Hey guys, we're going to do a little bit of an algebra review, just in case people have forgotten things over the summer. First things first, I want you to always remember, when you take exponents and you multiply things like x squared times x to the fourth, what are you going to do? You actually add those exponents. So it's x to the 2 plus 4, which equals x to the 6. Another example is if you go and just add things with the x variable on it. 2x plus 5x equals what? It's really, all you can think about it is just like adding 2 apples with 5 apples, and you get 7 apples. So that's going to equal 7x, okay? Now, just like when you multiply exponents, you have to add them. When you multiply terms with exponents, you have to add the exponents. That makes sense that when you divide, you have to subtract. So let's take x to the 5th over x to the 2nd, and that equals x to the 5 minus 2, which is x to the 3rd. One other thing that I think is really important is to remember how to simplify expressions. And if you can get these 3 concepts down, when you multiply terms with exponents, you add them. When you divide them, you subtract them. And then when you add like terms, you just take the coefficient and add it. Then you can simplify just about anything. So I'm going to take this, 10r to the 5th over 21x squared. And I'm going to multiply that by 3x over 5r cubed. So what are we going to do? That might look really confusing. It's not, though. Just take it bit by bit. Let's first start with the whole numbers. You got a 10 and you got a 5. So what's that going to be? 10 over 5 equals what? 2. Then you got a 3 and you got a 21. 3 over 21 is what? 1 over 7. So you can just put 1 over 7, 2 over 1 equals 2/7. And then you take the r terms and you can say there's an r to the 5th on the top and an r to the 3rd on the bottom. That means r to the 5 minus 3. So that's r to the 2. It's on the top. And then you got an x on the top and an x squared on the bottom. So x cancels out. There's 2 x's on the bottom, 1 x on the top. So you can think of it as that it ends up being just 1 x on the bottom. Now, if that doesn't make sense, you can literally walk it through. You can just say x over x times x and just cross them out. And you can take 5 r's if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 3 r's. 1, 2, 3. Cross them out. Prove it to yourself that the answer is right. 1 over x here and then r squared there. Whatever you have to do, just make sure you get that down. This is really important. Now, I'm going to teach y'all FOIL. That stands for first, outer, inner, and last. That's going to be really important as you keep going in math. Let's just start with something simple. X plus 2 times x plus 3. Okay, so the first, F, stands for the first term in each parentheses. So that's this term and this term. The first. X times x equals x squared. Then O is for outer. The outer terms. X times 3. The outer terms of this expression. What is x times 3? 3x. What's this? The sign on it is positive. Plus 3x. The I stands for inner. Inner terms. What are the inner terms right here? It's this little guy right here and this little guy right here. X times 2 equals 2x. What's the sign on it is positive. And then last, 3 times 2. What's that equal? 6. Positive 6. Now you got to simplify that. So what do you see in here that can be simplified? Only one thing, right? There's only one x squared term, only one whole number. But you can add these two together, right? So you got x squared plus, what's 3x plus 2x? I just taught y'all that up here, right? 5x. And then plus 6. And then you're done, all right? I'm going to make it one more step more complicated. Let's take x minus 6 and multiply that times x minus 4. First, x times x, x squared. Outer, negative 4 times x, negative 4x. Inner, negative 6 times x, negative 6x. Last, negative 6 times negative 4. What's negative 6 times negative 4? You got 2 negatives. It's going to cancel out. It's going to make a positive. What's 6 times 4? 24. Positive 24. Simplify. X squared, no other x squared terms, You got 4x. Is there another term with the x? Yes, there is. What's negative 4x minus 6x? That's minus 10x. And then you just bring down the positive 24. That's your final answer right there. One last thing. We're going to take 3n plus 1, and we're going to multiply it times n plus 8. First, 3n squared. Outer, 24n. You gotta take 3n, multiply it by 8, you get 24n. Inner, 1n. That's also just regular n. Last, positive 8. So you got 3n squared plus, what's 24n plus 1n? 25n. 25n plus 8. And that's it. I hope that helps. I'll upload some more things to help you as the summer goes on. Just do problems like this and get that mind thinking like a mathematician so that you can start your year strong. Good luck, guys.